The Cleaner, Episode 6, Cleaning Up, by Gammelgaard Madsen, translated by Martin Ribe, narrated by Chris Jenkins, for SAGA. "How come you're looking at that again?" Mark Halberg asked, making Roland's already tense body give a shudder. He hadn't heard him come in. Roland had turned up early because he wanted time to read the coroner's report concerning the suicide of Julius Haberkost again. Karina had gone to Sealand along with Victor Enevoldsen. "Good morning, Mark." "Oh, just checking something," he mumbled. "I see that it concerns Julius Haberkost. That case has been closed, Roland." Mark hung his jacket on the hall stand and straightened his tie. He would be conducting a press conference today regarding a disciplinary issue he'd been investigating alongside Victor Enevoldsen. A police officer on duty at emergency services had responded inappropriately to a citizen who had dialed 112. "I know, but—" Mark looked at his watch and decided that he had enough time for a cup of coffee. "Fancy a cup?" he asked from the coffee machine. Roland mumbled something in the affirmative. Mark put down the cup next to him and sat down on the other side of the desk behind his own computer screen. "By the way, how did your friendly chat with the Commissioner of Police go yesterday afternoon?" he asked a bit too cheerfully. It had not been at all cheerful. Roland had had to come up with a plausible story as to the recovery of the cigarette pack wrapper with Gregor Petrov's fingerprint, without mentioning Anne Larsen's role in the matter. When he had let a thought swirl around his head several times during the night, it had become so realistic to him that he could easily present it to the Commissioner without feeling as if he was lying, and that let him save his hide and avoid reprimand for using the resources of the National Police to work on a private matter. "I'm sure you must have heard about the woman the two dustmen found dead in an alley this morning, haven't you?" Roland asked. "I have. The drug addict." The online news claimed that she was. A completely ordinary drug overdose. But that happens to be Eva Mayer Carlson they found, with a syringe in her neck. Patrick Asp's wife. "Wasn't she a drug addict as well? I seem to recall something about—" "Yes. When Asp was part of the gang scene, they were both on drugs. But things changed when she became pregnant with their child. Patrick Asp withdrew from the gang scene, and as far as I know, there weren't any drugs involved. When she was expecting the baby, Patrick Asp strangled with his bare hands." "Yes, but that's another matter. What's interesting is that his wife was in a relationship with, you wouldn't believe it, Gregor Petrov." "The cleaner? She was in a relationship with—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?